Unit 3, Formative 1, Day 7. Today we're going to be talking about slope and intercepts from an equation. Okay, you got to remember what standard form is. Standard form is when you have ax plus by equals c. In other words, you have x and y on the same side. If you want to remember back to slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. So far we've learned two forms. One of them where y is by itself, one of them where x and y are on the same side. Okay, given the equation, find the slope, the y-intercept, and the x-intercept. Well, we already know how to find the x-intercept and y-intercept, but we did it all day yesterday. Okay, so it's called the cover-up method. So you take the 2x equal to the 6, and you set the 3y equal to the 6. Okay, divide this by 2. So x equals 3, so your x-intercept is 3. Divide that by 3, so y-intercept is 2. Okay, so you have your x-intercept is 3, your y-intercept is 2. Now, to find my slope, I need that in slope-intercept form. So I'm going to solve this equation up here. I'm going to solve that for y. So I'm going to rewrite it over here real quick. 2x plus 3y equals 6. So I need to subtract 2x. So you get 3y equals, now remember, y equals mx plus b, so I'm going to put my negative 2x first, plus 6. Divide everything by 3. So you get y equals negative 2 over 3x plus 6 divided by 3 is 2. Okay, so if you look, your slope is negative 2 over 3. Now, what do you notice between that and the intercepts? Well, the y-intercept is on top, the x-intercept is on the bottom. The only difference is that it's negative. So we call this negative y-intercept over x-intercept. That way we don't have to solve it every time. Okay, so let's try it again. Given the equation, find the slope, the x-intercept, and the y-intercept. So we set negative 3x equal to negative 12, and we set 4y equal to negative 12. Divide by negative 3, and you get x equals positive 4. Divide by 4, get y equals a negative 3. So your y-intercept is negative 3, your x-intercept is 4. Okay, your slope, remember, is the y-intercept over the x-intercept, so negative 3 over 4, but we need to make it opposite, so this was negative, so now my slope needs to be positive 3 over 4, because you want negative of all that. Okay, so you do the opposite of y over x. Given the equation, find the slope, the y-intercept, and the x-intercept. So we set 5x equal to 8, and we set 3y equal to 8. To find our intercepts, divide by 5. So you get x equals 8 over 5. Can't simplify that. Divide this one by 3. So you get y equals 8 over 3. Again, can't simplify that. So your x-intercept is 8 over 5. Your y-intercept is 8 over 3. Okay, my slope is my y-intercept, 8 over 3, over my x-intercept, 8 over 5. Now this goes back to dividing fractions. When you divide fractions, really what you want to do is multiply by the reciprocal. So instead of 8 over 5, 5 over 8. Okay, so now we're done with that part. Then you just multiply straight across. So 40 over 24. Well, what goes into both? 8. So divide top and bottom by 8, and you get 5 over 3. So your slope is 5 over 3, but you got to do the opposite. So negative 5 over 3. Okay, so to find the slope, it's the y-intercept divided by the x-intercept, the opposite of that. So negative, so if it's already negative, you make it positive. If it's already positive, you make it negative. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow.